Hi, welcome to this video. I'm here to give you an update about my embryos. We know that we got 15 eggs on retrieval day, and I had to wait another day to know how many fertilized and mature. So the embryologist told me that he's gonna call me on Monday to know how many made it to blastocyst and ready to be free. I have our conversation recorded and we're gonna listen to it together, okay?
You guys to be in the office, so we were just going over your results, and today is day 5, and I promised that we would talk about your results, okay?
Okay.
So, as I evaluate your 12 fertilized eggs, okay, that have become embryos, as we talked about on Saturday, I am happy to report that we have 7 blastocysts.
Wow.
with the potential of an 8th blastocyst to continue culture. Unfortunately, that also does mean while we're not giving up on the other 4, they are a little bit behind still at the cleavage stage level where I can count. So they unfortunately don't have as high as potential as say the ones that are making blastocyst formation, okay?
Okay.
Now, what I want to go over, you and your husband's current wishes are for us to just freeze, or were you interested in genetic testing?
Just freeze. No genetic.
Just freeze.
Okay, Vignette, let me be really clear. Your outcome last time.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys started out and you did a different protocol, and you got a fairly good number of eggs, but I think you got 10 and 9 fertilized. But in the end, you had 3 potential frozen embryos, but only, for what I can tell, 2 of them sounded like they were blasts, and 1 sounded like a morula, which is more of a day 4. So today, when I'm in lab with Lenny, we're seeing 7. 2 of them are pretty far advanced, like they are starting to hatch. 5 others are expanding nicely. They haven't begun to hatch. And then 1 of them is still morula, or is it very early blast?
No, morula.
Morula.
We have potential.
So by tomorrow, it should start to define itself and hopefully show that it's got some fluid in it called a blastocyst. So I know you're a youngster at 26, right? You're not 20, you're 26 still.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So, doing genetics isn't really a recommended approach in somebody who's your age. But given that you had kind of a quirky outcome before, my goal right now is to make sure that we're going to try to take you to the best place possible. And so it is more money and it is more involvement. People could always look at us and go, well, why would you even recommend this in a 26? And I go, because prior circumstances, she didn't have a good outcome. She went through the whole process and there was a slowdown after day 3. I don't think that you had much of a slowdown if we're going to probably end up with 7 or 8 blastocysts out of 12. That's really right up there what you'd expect. Now, maybe it's because we did it differently, because we allowed for natural fertilization, which allows for 1,000 sperm to compete for the queen instead of us selecting one, which, if there's a high percentage of fragmented DNA, then that could potentially get fertilization, but then limit the good quality blastocysts on day 5 and 6. So that's the only real major difference that I can point to at this stage, other than we did use a different stimulation protocol, which our goal was to try to get you super high quality eggs, henceforth higher quality embryos. So the 2 things that I see as different is the stimulation and then the different way that we allowed you to fertilize. Now that we're here, and I've explained that to you, and it's Memorial Day, and I can see Lenny he's like, you know, if I have to stay, I'll biopsy. That's what my job is. But I'm looking at this to try to help you to get, so we know what we're dealing with are the cream of the crop. You at your age should have 70% of your embryos become chromosomally normal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So 7 out of 10. Currently, we're expecting 7. So 7 times 7 is 4. About 5 out of 7 or 4 out of 7 should be chromosomally normal. So it's a hard push for me to push to say to you to do this, but it's not your first rodeo. You've done this before, and we didn't get very far. So that's why I'm trying to have this conversation with you to make sure that you understand the extra steps we could go to filter through these things, although it is going to add a cost to it. That's number one. I'm not trying to strong-arm you. I'm trying to make sure that you understand that your outcome so far is really actually good. And the next step, the only leftover step here is how do we put them back in you? When they're not vetted, then we tend to just reach for the first best ones and the next best ones and so on and so forth. And we still tend to only put them in one at a time. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So with that said, there are 2 that are really nicely expanded and hatching, and there are 5 others that are nicely expanded. I think I should stop at this point and see, do you have any desire for, that means willingness to want to spend the extra money, or do you just want us to proceed forward with the freezing? And if so, then I'm going to have a conversation with Lenny about freezing now, or do we freeze in about 6 hours, something like that, okay?
Yeah.
Just to give him a better chance to see how close to hatching, okay?
Okay.
So all we need from you is you've understood that you've got a goodly number of about 7, possibly tomorrow an 8. We are going to freeze a portion of them today, and then if there's more, we'll freeze a portion tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Do you want us to hold here and just plan on freezing today and tomorrow, or did you want us to do something different?
I understand, but we already decided to just freeze this cycle, all of the embryos.
Perfect. So I just needed to hear that from you. I'm not trying to change your mind, but I did want to make sure that we had a conversation.
All
Okay,
right.
so then from now, I want you to be able to take this home with you, that there are 7 that we out of the 12, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, I'll call you tomorrow with your final number.
Okay. So there you go. At first, I didn't know that that conversation will include my doctor. So I just want to let you know that I really appreciate my doctor. He's giving me a lot of information that will help me understand things. It's very helpful, and I appreciate him because he doesn't make me uncomfortable regarding our decision. I know that he has a point for doing genetic testing since we already done IVF and it didn't work, and since I have 7 blastocysts right now, it would be better if I do genetic testing. But again, ever since we started IVF, me and my husband decided not to do it, especially me, because I am so scared to know the truth. Truth hurts, and I'm scared to know that what if all of it is abnormal, or I ended up getting 1 normal only. I don't want them to discard my embryos. as much as possible, I would like to give each embryos a chance. So I'm just scared. I know that genetic testing will be helpful, but I'm not ready for that yet. For now, I'm hoping that whatever it is, it could be a miracle. So that's why we're not doing PGS testing right now. Every embryo has a chance. That's how I think. I know I'm not a doctor, but that's how I think. Anyway, we are very happy because I got 7 blastocysts at day 5. My previous IVF, I only had 3, and it was day 6. I think it was day 6. I'm not sure. But on day 6, I know that they haven't freeze anything yet, so I was really scared that time. But fortunately, I got 3 on day 6. But right now, it's just day 5 and I got 7. Thank you very much for your prayers. I appreciate that. I really thank God for this already, even though we're not sure yet if any of the embryo will be a baby, but still I am very thankful that I got 7 at least, you know. I remember saying that I was a bit disappointed because I only got 15 eggs, but now that I have 7 blastocysts, I am very happy and excited. So the embryologist told me that they will update me on Tuesday, which is today, to let me know the final count of my blastocysts. Okay, so I recorded our conversation again on Tuesday, and I'll play it. So let's listen to it.
Alright, I just want to let you know that we did go ahead and freeze 7 embryos yesterday. So I am happy to report that 5 of them had progressed as we hoped they would. And 2 kind of were in a holding pattern. We did freeze them, but they didn't kind of progress as nicely as the other 5. But we do have all 7 stored away. Unfortunately, the 8th didn't develop. So your final number is 7 frozen embryos out of the 12 that were created, which is a good, strong number and good blastocyst progression, okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
May I please know the grade of each embryos?
Sure. So I graded, and around here I'm graded pretty hard on the embryos. I graded 2 as very good BBs. Graded 3 as good to fairs, CCs, and then those last 2 I graded as fairs, a 4 CC, which is unfortunately a little lower. The 5 are 5 BBs and 5 CCs. The last 2 I graded as 4 CC.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, any questions?
No, that's it. Have a good day.
Okay, have a very good day and congratulations.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So there you have it. That's my good news that I posted on Facebook. I am not yet pregnant. I hope to be soon, but not yet. So this is the good news that I would like to share with you, because it is really a good news for me and I'm really excited. We have 7 blastocysts, and again, I know that my doctor told me that we're gonna transfer 1 at a time, but again, me and my husband decided a long time ago to transfer 2 this time. We would like to transfer the best graded embryo and the very poor graded embryo. So that's what we're planning to do, but I haven't told my doctor yet about that. I'm waiting on my appointment. I hope he'll let us. I hope he'll understand. This is what our heart's been telling us. So we'll transfer 2, and I'm waiting for my appointment so I can talk to my doctor about it. I already set an appointment on Thursday, 8:45 a.m. so we can talk about transfer, I think, and my coming surgery, which is laparoscopy, to check if my endometriosis came back, and to remove the polyps through hysteroscopy. And I hope, really hope that after that, after June, we can transfer in July. I am really excited because my feeling right now is very different than before. This cycle, I told you before, is way better than before because I have you guys supporting me, and again I'll thank you for that. Thank you so much for watching our videos, messaging me, giving me love and support. I really do appreciate that. I really want to know the schedule of my surgery so I can look forward to everything. You know, that's how we are when we're excited. But I know we'll get there. So I think that's it for this video. I just updated you what happened this past few days, and I'm gonna let you know what's gonna happen next on my next video. Thank you very much for being there with us, and I hope you stay and be with us until the end. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you on my next video. Bye.